everybody, this is the Wikstrand. So my first reaction when I saw that this movie even existed was, who asked for this? Why do another Hollywood remake of, you know, this Japanese horror thing? Hasn't that fallen out of fashion, you know, a decade ago or something like that? But I saw it and I thought it was quite lame. This is technically not a reboot or remake. It basically takes place at the same time as the other movies takes place, if that makes any sense. But let's find out how bad this movie is, shall we? This is The Grudge. So after some brief sequences in Japan, we move over to rural Pennsylvania, where we have this cop who is investigating deaths that occur because of, you know, a house that is supposed to be haunted. If you enter this house for any reason, you will die a gruesome and horrible death, because apparently there is some kind of an, you know, negative evil spirit there that will, you know, finish you off. So our uninteresting cop is trying to figure out what is going on there. We will see, you know, all of these people that are interacting with these houses in various ways, and, you know, they're meeting the demise, and we do not care. I think that's the biggest problem with this movie. It's so monotonous, and this is not a who's who of acting. This is who's that. John Chow, I think, was the only person I recognized in his, you know, very brief moment in this movie. We don't care what happens to these people, and this movie feels just so lazy. And they even include my least favorite thing in horror. If you thought that I was going to say, you know, the unnecessary jump scare, sure, the unnecessary jump scare, that's not a very fun thing, but the thing that happens in the background, where we see something happens and we go, ooh, look in the background. Technically, that's not for the character, that is for us. It is not catered towards the characters to make them feel that they're experiencing something emotional. It technically happens to us. It's the lowest form of empty calorie entertainment, I think, that exists on this planet, and they do a lot of it. It takes such a long time to even get a bad jump scare into this one. Sure, they are able to show you what impact feels like when you're falling from something high onto something hard, but this was just lazy and boring. It never devolved to absolute dumpster fire levels of bad. The actors are trying, it's just that it is so boring and it is so unimaginative. If you're going to see a Grudge movie, I really like the Japanese one, but I think, and this might be kind of a controversial and unpopular opinion, but I actually think that the 2004 version with Sarah Michelle Gellar is actually a better movie. Both of them are great, but I thought that they were able to, in the American version, get all the structure of the movie in a better and more cohesive way. As it stands now, this is one of the most forgettable horror movies I've ever seen. And I don't know, I don't have anything more to say about this. This is just so lazy and uninteresting. And I also thought that, you know, the spirit, the girl that has a bad hair day, is more annoying than creepy, because, you know, I can't do the thing. It feels like she's exhaling and inhaling at the same time, and that sound is more annoying than anything else. Stay away from this movie. When this movie was wrapping up, I thought to myself, well, this one is going to get 19 points, but if it has a really shitty modern supernatural horror ending, it's going to get bumped down to 9 points. But it didn't technically have that. It had a semi-bad modern supernatural horror movie ending to the whole thing. So I'm going to reduce the points with 5. So 14 points is what I'm giving this one. This is an underwhelming, bad, but not terrible horror movie. Stay away from this movie. This is a failure from start to finish. So I'll see you next time from, well, so-and-so reviewing, well, such and such. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.